Can I just say one thing? This is one of the most amazing deathmatch setups ever. I mean, look at this. If you lose your second point, like both have their point, this is such an amazing layout. This is such an amazing layout. Because, you know, they have to fight over Virville-sur-Mer, Omaha, blah, blah, about the church area. Fine, okay, very good. And then it's so far to the orchards. Oh, it's so far to WN73. But if you get that second point, or in your case, your fourth point, the next point is so close. Which means defense and attack that, this is gonna be glorious. This is gonna be a silly fight. The thing is, it could be very quickly over. On the other hand, both teams are gonna basically plonk their defenses here in this line. Even with WN73, for example, or with the orchards. Because even if they lose that point, they still have their garrison, they can just charge in. This is gonna be an interesting one. This is gonna be very interesting. And I'm all up for it. And we're gonna follow these nerds on their journey to glory and smoke and fandom and everything. Any Rocketeers? Haas is he gonna... he's... Daniel is doing something. Any other Rocketeers just in case? There's some Rocketeering up here, but they're not gonna do... Ooh! Are they gonna do some rocket snipes? That's the question right now. Or either that, or there's a new chip shop in the area. Oh? Oh? Interesting, okay.
I just want to see them here. Run! We're on top of your turret.
No kiss. Huh. Alright. But the match is about to start, drops are dropping down. I'm kinda tempted to go to Virville-sur-Mer, sorry. But I'm also tempted to just see the Rocketeering, but I have a feeling like Tiny Yoda is not gonna do some Rocketeering here. I'm gonna... Ooh, cinematic follow, there we go. Let's follow these two nerdy trucks here for a moment. Because it looks nice visually. Look at that. APL. And we can't see it anymore. Great camera angle output. I have to say, Omaha is quite a nice match. Quite a nice map, and I don't get to see it that often. So it's extra nice in my favor. Ooh. Such a lovely area here, actually. Especially the little den, the little valley there. It's such a nice point. Alright, I'm not gonna see any rocket snipes here, am I? I do see these and others here. Oh, you fucked it up. There we go. And the first one's to make it onto Virville-sur-Mer. The Chinese FJ already all over the point. With Chimera still waddling around. It is slightly more on the side of FJ. That being said, yeah. Still, Chimera up in the north, Chimera in the... not the south. Radar dish is in the hands of FJ. Speaking of also, I think a truck was lost. Yes, truck lost, okay. Initial fight breaking out. That's how we like it. Fire support from the south here. Looks tank also helping up with the fire here. Wait, who's firing that one? Ha! Steward tank in the south alone. Firing onto the hard cap. Interesting. I'm gonna actually angle it launching the south because most of the stuff is happening in the south. I'm curious if that tank survives. Fire being exchanged now. Yeah, that's a Panzer IV now for the Germans here. And the Steward goes down. Destruction of the Steward tank. The solo Steward tank did get destroyed. Who would have thought? I would have thought. Also, Chimera getting killed by Ping. And there we go. It seems like CHMA is having ping issues. Get it? Because his name is Ping. Damn! They are having ping issues. There we go. And removal. Ping also gets destroyed, but CHMA gets completely annihilated. And the mid cap is in the hands of FJG. Why is it FGG? Because FJ is Fallschirmjäger, I would assume. But G is the Gewehr, the rifle. Like paratroopers and paratrooper rifle. Ah, maybe I'm mixing up things. Anyways, little checkup here, I'd say, because we have not seen it yet. Let me just get this. Shoot away. There we go. At the moment, you can see CHMA is up here in the north and is making a bit of a dent here. South is completely empty. They have a bit of a defensive thing here. I'm a bit worried about this lack of anything up in the far north. Also, nothing on their second or last area. That needs to get fixed ASAP. If any team makes it in, well, if the enemy makes it with any people in here, they have a huge problem because they can't spawn in this area. Well, they can't spawn right now. I guess it's not that urgent, but it's still, they need to get something up. Is there already anybody up there? Nah, they're fine. That being said, I feel like having a spawn up here. Actually, on the hill. Behind the line. Not here or anything like that. Nah. Somewhere in this area. Just so if they lose WN73, they can still spawn here and charge in. Promise, of course, if they're already on the last point, oh boy, is that gonna be a nightmare. Because then the... Sorry, I had to cough there. Because imagine, if they lose this point, if CHMA loses this point, the enemy is gonna be here. And they're gonna run here. And that's the point they need to attack. It's not far off, is it? It's not very far off. So that's my biggest worry right now, that CHMA is gonna mess this up and not defend WN73 enough. But maybe that's not necessary. Maybe CHMA is gonna pack a punch at the midsection, where Panzerforce and others are doing the good job. Looks as well, lovely. Is there any enemy tanking against them? No tanks anywhere in the area. I do see anti-tankers, so Squirrel could do some magic here. Oh, Squirrel, bad timing, don't peek now. Now be a swell moment. Diesel, VK, anybody? Anybody wants to shoot this tank? And Squirrel, maybe. Here we go, Eason goes down from FJ. Alright, these guys need to do something. The Acer looks literally on a big platter. There we go, another anti-tanker's coming. Another anti-tanker. He can't look at all of you at the same time. Mid lane might do something in a moment. Through the gap. Maybe through the gap. Could look lovely. Does not go through the gap. Really? Does nobody want to shoot this tank? And... mid lane still deciding if he goes for it. I think he's going to go for it. Problem is he might be a bit too late. Or he could even go for the Panzer IV if it turns a bit more. And gets stopped. Well, fair enough. From the NG over here. Oh, that's good. Wait. What? Yeah, that's gonna be hard to shoot. That's gonna be hard to shoot. That's gonna be a hard. Yeah. That man is not shooting for planes. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. Lovely spot there from FJ. Up in El Scayo we go. And right now, as you can see, CHMA is having some trouble getting a grip on the situation. Not only that, but they're also losing the south more and more. Bluey here in the south, at least. Might do some bluey gooey lovely stuff here, maybe. Maybe. What is that vehicle? American tank looking backwards? What? Oh! I see why, because FJ is already preparing, you know, southern pushes and red zone garrisons. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. One little swoop around the area. Blue is still wobbling around. That's fine. That's fair. Chimera going for a little push here. Promise again. They did not waste the tank here. The Lux is still active. And the Lux is randomly shelling the area. Surely at this point Chimera is regretting not taking out that Lux tank. Because even though Lux is not an insanely strong defender, don't get me wrong, it's still a vehicle that has an autocannon that will pepper you heavily. Because 20mm doesn't sound a lot, but 20mm is quite painful. It feels like that, basically. Yeah. Speaking of Squirrel, another chance now. Come on, Squirrel, come on. And gets removed by the Arnie. No. What is this? What deity did Chimera anger tonight? Who did they anger? Come on, Diesel, another attempt. Come on. Shoot. Switch. Shoot. There we go. A hit went in. Now the area is in danger. Can't go there anymore. Diesel is going to get peppered in a second. Oh, he's trying. Made contact. Did not get killed, oddly enough. Jimmy. And come on, Jimmy. Up on the dirt hill. And there we go. Chimera now getting a grip again on the situation. Bombing run coming from the north to the south. Very much hitting nothing. I would assume a garrison or something. I think I saw just some smoke. Now the thing is, that sounds like, oh, they did something amazing, but they don't have any people to push, so I am unsure what the benefit was of that. Because normally, if you have a bombing run, you also have some people that now charge in after the point got cleared out. But right now, I do not see such a thing. What I do see is a potential new tank death. Why is there a squad leader? Why is Ping a squad? Why is Ping surviving that? I know because of the angle, but still, what good luck do you need to have? There we go, Ping now jumps off. Smart boy. Oh. Oh, blow. That blue, that would have been lovely. Okay, Diesel and others can take him down here. Come on, Diesel. Diesel, be brave. Be brave. He's not brave. He's going away. And the tank is even standing still. Anybody, please, Chimera. They're twerking their tank butts in your face. You can't take them down. Look at this. Oh no, I'm stuck. I hope nobody goes over here and shoots me. Oh no. What? At least, let me guess, it was an American tank. Of course it was. Jesus Christ, this thing is still moving. Maybe I'm too judgeful. Also, Kingsley is this, the commander, kids. Before I forget that, Kingsley is the commander. I hear another bombing run. Question is, where is it gonna go down here, maybe? Yeah, probably. Ah, slightly. Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah, gets hidden. Okay, Squirrel as well, yeah. Okay. Both teams a bit off with their bombing runs here tonight. Both teams doing a bit of a weird one when it comes to bombing runs. But don't you worry, everything will be solved now that we have attack here. And again, a two-man tank. Yeah, should be fine. Whoa. Making the way. There we go. That's what I like to see. Look at that. Using the terrain to their advantage here a bit. Sadly, there's nobody to shoot. That's gonna take some moment. That tank is driving away. And right now, just to see the map again, Rico tank in the backlands of Les Isles? Le Island, there we go. Only a few people up in the north so that they're on that red zone garrison. I don't like the setup of that garrison at all. Not at all. Lines are still holding. South's getting a bit more love now. That's alright with me, yeah. But it's very thin. It's a very thin line at the moment. And my biggest worry is that it's gonna get... whoop, Bauquiant or pinked. There's the shot there. He's running for his life. Garrison under danger. Pink gets removed. There we go. And Diesel defends the garrison. Good job, Diesel. All is forgiven for the tank fiasco. Alright, at the moment still holding out. The point is, the problem is the garrison has been seen, the garrison has been heard, the garrison was stopped, interfered with. They know it's right around that body area. So now that it's gonna be there. So now we might see some artillery hit in the area. We might not, we will see that in a moment. CHMA is trying to get the garden area under control, and I'm mostly curious about that tank that we had. We're just rolling, not completely alone, but a bit forward here. I'm just worried because they lost the Stewart tank here that was alone. And now, you know, they have another tank here. A heavy in this case, up ahead. Could have been done better. But they're taking those shots, that's the thing. FJ are taking those shots. Bam, look at that. They are not thinking, oh, let's move for 10 minutes and try to find an angle. No, no. They are unleashing their loads right into the trunk of that tank. Was it the most effective? No. Was it the best? No. But they did some damage before they now go out in glory. House combat. Gets one man. And gets killed. That's when you press the melee button. That is when you press the melee button. Tank now again alone. Needs to get some loving here. I'm stretching my legs because it's good. Alright, tank is having some support here. Ooh. Tank fight. Kind of a tank fight, alright. I think you should be able to shoot through these bushes as well if you look correctly. Okay. No, they're going... What are they doing? Okay. Fair enough, okay, yeah. Oh, that's fair enough. They're getting a bit of a repair sub. They're getting some repairs for a second, and they're getting the other player. Sure, I'm fine with that. Little check up again. Right now, at the moment, yoink buttons. Right now, Virville-sur-Mer is being defended quite nicely. A nice little group of people here from FJ on the hard cap itself. Also in the north, also in the south. They are doing it quite nicely here. I like that. Nice little defense there. Open areas are being also slightly not flooded, but you know, they're getting some people to the front. That's nice. Presumably in a moment we're gonna see a nice little clash here between Chimera and FJ, and whoever gets it gets either the orchard area or the garden area. Speaking of, Quokka is making his way. Quokka made his way. Quokka did alright. Quokka being one of the seasonal augers. I don't know if Quokka is still a seasonal auger, because I think there was a bit of a change. But then again, I'm never too sure who is an auger. But either way, lovely noodle. As in person. Just realized what it could also mean. Ooh, bit of a little lag there. I was gonna just say the last time we did a match we had like a weird frame drop issue, and now it's not happening this time. lost his spotting at the moment. I'll check up on the map while he's standing here. Look at that, man. They are getting position, and they also have a, how many dots? A light tank in the back with Zuch and the rest. Okay. Heavy tank down there support, heavy tank up in the north. I do like the setup, actually. Heavy tank up in the north, heavy tank up in the south, and one light tank in the back. You can do some magic with that. The question is, how is their magic capabilities here tonight? And also, is that tank gonna get satcheled? Wait, what? Oh, I'm a dumbass. For a second, that's not a light tank. Yeah, no, other, because this is the German tank. It's not the American tank. Speaking of, the American tank is gone. Yeah, that was to be expected. And completely hunted down. Yeah. Not the finest. Alrighty though. We do see one thing, the map has changed a bit here, the front line. Because in the past we had only, CHMA up here in the north and then a bit of a wibble here, And now we have an actual inverted C here. Look at that. You have a croissant-shaped attack. It's, the endings of the croissant are a bit crunchy and a bit destroyed. But, it's a nice open bracket setup at least, They are trying to get something in the north and in the south. Actually, they're doing very well. Look at that. They're actually doing very well in the south. I am not... That is not too shabby. What are they blowing up there, by the way? Oh, they're trying to destroy the wreck. But, yeah, shoot him with a tank. Exactly. Why would you shoot him with a... Wait. Just shoot him with a shot. That was weird. Either way, well, they are having some fun here in the south. I would hope to see them, fortificate this. Hunker down here a bit and then charge into the north. Maybe even with a bit of a dash to the left. Would not work out, but then again, they don't know that. But I'm hoping for some kind of move, some kind of greater strategy. Thing is, they're gonna probably try to just brute force their way into the point here. We're gonna take a little peek at Squirrel. Yay! And as soon as he gets shot, we're gonna go and actually look at WN73 and how the situation is there. Can't jump over there, little squirrel. Never mind. Oh yeah, that gap. Never mind. Okay. Squirrel missing, and Squirrel gets killed. Before we go to the point, bombing run. Chimera bombing run, hopefully. Yep. Goes. Oh, the angle. Okay, that at least will do some damage. Nope. I mean. Alright, and Chimera is storming with the army of one man. Is there gonna be a satchel? Are we doing Scorched Earth? No, no Scorched Earth, maybe? No. Jim we have seen before doing some amazing plays. As in rocking the looks at least. And he gets shriveled away. Okay. Alright, looks tank close by. Is that still the same looks tank as before? That was the heavy tank, I think. And FJ Austin powering this. Oh my god. Competitive had it loose. Yay! Police hasn't been shot now. Alrighty. They are able to move again. Thank goodness. Alright, I wanted to have one little look at WN73, which is... Holy well, there's nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing in their uncle here. Look at this! If anybody sneaks in here, they could have a whole army spawn here in theory, Air it in. Nobody's gonna see that. One man is in the whole sector. In the whole area. In the wider sector. If one air it comes down, the heat in Heavenly doesn't see it. Then good God. Lots of responsibility on Heavenly there. Speaking of airdrops, everyone's coming down. And a little force of saboteurs from the backline Math and his squad are pushing from behind. OP removed. Is Midland gonna go for the supplies? I doubt it, but you never know. Goes in. Another thing removed. That should have been a garrison, I think. Zeus goes down. Little force of brave soldiers make their way in. Will die to SSO now. Yep. Oh, did he hear the garrison this distance? I don't think so. I don't think we hear it. But he nods. Centurion, yeah. That is not gonna reach. That's not gonna reach. That's not gonna do it. Goes for it. Will get annihilated by somebody jumping through the window, presumably. Too late. Gets the kill though. Gets the kill though. And FG is having not trouble yet, but is definitely a bit of an unexpected situation. Also, that such will wipe 3 people at least. Sakura doesn't see it. Yep! 3 people removed. That is quite a bit of meat. Problem is that little backup squad of saboteurs is getting attacked now by a tank. More people making their way. Blue is here too. Garrison already rebuilt. That is the speed we want to see from a competitive team. Beautifully here. Goes in and goes down. With revenge though. Don't go under fire. Removes the supplies. Good man. Those supplies are gone. Under fire should not just dilly-dally. There we go. And remove Zeus. Or as it's called in German, Zeus. Reload sound. That Garen ping is loud. That Garen ping is very loud. Okay, come on, come on, come on. And... oh, switch his stuff, switch his stuff. Sorry. Oh, my throat. Okay. Anyways, so that just happened. But the little squad is still alive. Do they have still a squad? Ooh, they're getting joined by Pick. From Charlie's squad here. More people are coming behind. And the cap is flickering. Chimera start to cap after 29 minutes. Me like lots. Problem is that was a truck. That's not too important. I did see the little flicker of their second point. Nobody in the area. Heavenly only. Is it because there is? Yeah, and the squad leader made it through. A squad leader made it through. Yeah. And Chimera needs to hurry up now. Yeah, Aspen spotted. The thing is, if there was no OP here, they would not know he's here. He could even build a garrison here. If he builds an OP, people spawn, garrison, and you suddenly have, you know, 50 people, 30 people spawn on here and charge into WN73 and the last point. That'd be less swell. Right now, only a skeleton crew is holding out on to the second point. Okay. Gets removed. Not killing anybody. Odd. But sure. Hole with a flying MG does not get FGG. Will probably get shot by Astra. Yeah, Astra gets the kill. And Squirrel. Here we go. Good. On the third nut it worked. Speaking of the third nut, I see Pig being surrounded, the last one in the back lines. If Pig goes down, this all goes down. Did he just shoot? No. He's hiding. Being a scared little boy. The thing is, he doesn't need to kill people, he needs to actually let them pass and survive. If he gets spotted, he is... Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, I wouldn't move too much. If they hear you move, they're gonna come for you again. And he gave his position away, he's dead. Oh, no, did I not see it? Somebody surely heard that. Yeah, and now he has to face off against multiple units. And gets killed by ladders. 2 targets in the mid area, by the way. Is that a... Wait. No, that's a bread box. And the bread box is being dropped right now. People are getting hungry on the hard cap. Haven't seen that in the comp match yet. I never catch those. The supply... Well, not supply drops, but the box drops. Little check on the map again, because we can. That is a very thin line. It's sprinkled around in the north mostly. Very thin line on the east here. And with a sprinkled crew in the south. Not the greatest right now when it comes to holding the area here. Tank is actually shooting the walls in assumption there might be an enemy closing in. And that is a fair point, because there is. Dead. Here, trading curses. Tank retreating. Has seen Debut Cat there in the north. More and more people getting shot. By whom? Ah! By Astra down here in the south. Any moment that tank might be very lonely. More and more people are getting killed here. Ooh, about that thing. Nerves of steel. There we go. Mission and gets down. Pig making his way. Could do much better here in a moment. Slight peppering. But does not face off against the 30 cal here. Smart move here. Crawls away. His legs should not be seen because there's a building there next to him. There we go. Should be able to escape here. And I did hear that. Also Stuka. Somewhere. Yeah, that Stuka's not good. Tank steady damage. I do see, however, that people are coming from behind. Is the garrison still alive? Garrison still good. MG needs to react here. MG needs to react here. Anybody needs to react here. Jesus Christ. Shoot the damn wall. Oh my god. Who was the savior in somebody of them, probably? Jesus, Alex! Anybody help that tank? Thank you, Chimera. I could have gone very bad there. And I see an interesting question chat right now. FJ is Chinese, question mark. I assume so. If not, then good God, I have a lot of Chinese players on their team. Great question, great question. Damn you, Albert, shut up. Anyways, I'm going up in the sky right now because I would like to see some overall situation here. Hardcap is not being defended that much anymore. Virville-sur-Mer. Sur Mer. At the ocean? Virville at the ocean? Yeah. I thought like Mare or something like that. Ah, no anti-tanker. The amount of times I have seen an Axis tank here and no American anti-tankers. Or anti-tankers that don't go for the attack of such a tank is damn high. And right now it's another, we don't have an anti-tanker moment here. Now, I will take one little peek. Yoink. Up on WN73 again, which is pretty much empty. We'll check on the south. There we go. One naughty little bee. One naughty little bee. That being said, I see it's next to a supply truck. That man has probably... Oh, it's an Axis one, and we have a garrison. Would you look at that? And since it's so... actually, yeah, because what's his name? Caledonis. Caledonis is so close that should be doable. I should block that easily. Gets killed. Now Kings in the West should run back because they have been killed. Come on, turn around. Not? Okay. You want to have the communication. Hey, I just got shot. There's 2 people coming my way. Also, it seems like, you know, the hard cap is under attack, more or less. Just maybe check that out. Maybe have one little checkup on that. You know, just in case. I'm very worried about that garrison right now. That garrison could be a fatal mistake for Chimera. Oh. Biplane. Ha! Did not destroy the tiger there. Wow. Ah, precision strikes are the worst. There's actually a great clip on the channel. Like in the top 5. It's the what exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark clip. Like the 4th biggest clip. Where a precision strike of the Americans hits a tiger tank directly. And it does no damage, no explosion. And the explosion is just, you know, vacuumed away. It's a great clip. Speaking of clips, they need to get some clipping time here right now. Only a few forces in the north here. Heavy tank up in the north. No southern heavy tank anymore. But we're getting multiple heavy tanks. No, they just need to go up the hill. Yeah, fair enough. Alternate worries, because if people can spawn here, why stop there? Why not go over here and like place some mines up on the hill? You know. That's a really dangerous thing because they can slow down a lot of tanks just by putting, you know, into the choke points some anti-tank mines. Over the slope so you can't instantly see it, you know. You might not destroy the tank. You probably are not going to destroy the tank, most of them. But you will slow down the tank because now it's got a, you know, a little explosion in the butt. On the legs, rather, I guess. Balloon squads trying their best up here in the north. Another burning tiger tank. It's insane how many burning tiger tanks we have in this game right now. And nobody take them down. That's the crazy thing. Nobody take down these heavy tanks. When was the last X tank we saw blow up? Must have been 20 minutes. If not more. They're not getting some trouble. Yeah, that's locked. Can go around it though. Centurion jumping over will get jumped from behind probably in a second. Satchel, okay. I would have put it into like moss or something, but sure, okay. Ah, it's on the ground, it's also good. Wow. Gets hit mid-air, but escapes. And they go with the jump, good. We'll zoom out in the sky. The point is in their hands. They're only gonna satchel themselves now in a moment. Yeah, that's not gonna do... Well, I guess it destroys the fortifications. That's fair. That's fair. And we might have a moment of... Ooh, some anti-tanking, maybe? 3 people in the tank, finally, yes. And Centurion doesn't go for the tank again. Why does Chimera hate taking down tanks? What is this magical thing? They really hate Taking down tanks. Well, I can't see why, because he has the info that there's a garrison there. Alright, all is forgiven, Centurion. You know, this one maybe put a satchel. I guess. Oh, nice info spec there. Good. Oh! Oh! Direct hit! Ah, it's just cruel. Not even splash, but a direct hit. Ah, that's painful. Ah. Ah. It's gonna be painful. But what do we have? Do we have anything here? Let's do one little swoosh from the south. Because Chimera is, well, has lost the area here completely. Units are breaking into this area now. South is also not looking well. Chimera is on the backhand here. At least the beach is safe. That is lovely. Decide to Pel for a second. Hi, Pel. Hi, Pel. There we go. I'm not gonna say that in-game though. And again, somebody from FJ was able to get into the backlands here. Not on any map, not highlighting anything. There we go, get stopped by blue. Good job there. But again, very dangerous. If anybody makes a garrison in the valley somewhere, you will not hear that. It's not gonna get blocked. But at least we know at the moment that there's not too much danger here on WN73. That being said, I don't know where... Yeah, we go. There is one of the spawns. Somewhere here. But I don't see it or hear it. Oh, wait. Ah, there we go. Okay, got it. Yeah, it would be cool if I could, when I highlight stuff like this, that I also see spawns. Can I just say that that would be a swell little thing to have? Well, I guess it's not a player or a player in a vehicle, so it doesn't count. I don't know. Gotta talk to devs again. But American offense, heavy tank. Heavy tank, heavy tank. All in the north. You see that they're getting more defensive now. They're keeping up the northern perimeter here. This is really not a lot of people right now. Good God. It's just solos at this point. Good, good. Good God. And yet... Oh. I was about to say, and yet... There we go. Did you just shoot the... And tank is gone. Yep. There we go. Well, yeah, destroyed. Out in the open completely. Destroyed by ladders. And Magnet bandaging himself. There you go. Shoot the bandage. I mean, he is back there. He can maybe find a garrison or an OP or something. He moved this pistol. It might be fine. They lost the heavy tank though, which is annoying. They lost the heavy tank near Virville-sur-Mer. The redstone garrison is not going to do much under constant attack / getting blocked because of the constant attack. The line here is completely dead at the moment. There's going to be a new garrison here in the moment. But right now, look at this. This is not great. And they need to commit more and more people into having this area filled. Oh. And another American tank goes down. Long range snipped. Wait, but what? Really? No. Wait, what? No. But there's no other... What other tanks over there? Sorry, but I don't... Sorry, this is just for me. Where's the other tanks? Spawn. Over there's a truck. It's gonna look amazing on stream, I know. There's one tank there that's getting repaired. That was the Yeah, no, it was this tank. It was definitely this tank. Oh, is there another one that I've missed? Oh. Well, there's one coming. I don't think that one is the right one. I think this was this one. I think so. And Screw realizes that stuff is not great at the moment. Oh, speaking of not great, why are they capping the point? What was that? Just people in the sector. Lots of southern pushes, lots of southern pushes. But the problem is Chimera is running and gunning into the point. Gonna take some more lots here. Whoop. Trading so. Problem is they're getting slowed down. And the more they get slowed down, the more worrying it will be. Because FJ will just respawn over and over and over. While these nerds have a longer path to take. Yeah, spawn comes in, and everybody that they just annihilated is now back. SSO killing 3 people in 1 second. That is an amazing feat. Holy moly. That is some proper MP40 handling. Actually, that's not an MP40. What does he have? Sturmgewehr. Okay. STG. That's how you sturm. And complete annihilation. There we go. Everybody instantly dead again. They are not having a good day, Chimera. They're just getting annihilated. Still, I'm waiting for the next spawn again. Ah, that might have been the removal. Nope, spawn in. Yeah, at this point, I think you might want to stop spawning in on that one. There we go. OP removed. Well, they have again Mav and the co in the back. Unless they build like a red zone garrison back there, I don't think that's gonna happen. South at the moment. Actually, can I have a map here? Bombing run! What? A bombing run now! After everybody is gone. Okay, sure, bombing run. Show me a bombing run, Kingsley. Ah. That man is not gonna move, is he? Kill! Uh-huh. And that's a lot of ammo gone. Okay, cool. Alrighty, and still Chimera on the losing end here in the firefights. Then again we have Haas and no, we don't have that many. We have only Haas left. Sneaking his way up. He's gonna get killed by Astra. No, shoots Astra, but no luck, does not kill Astra with that shot. Astra survives. Did you also redeploy? Yeah, I think it was redeployed there. Could have had a, you know, a much faster respawn there if he just stayed alive for half a second later. There we go. Astra about to hit the OP here. Gets the Paholo though. There we go. Good job. Might get killed by everybody in the north. No, taking too long there, Barquan. Taking too long to do anything cool. Alrighty, can I have the map for a second? Because I do see some sneaky bees over there. Found by tank, good. What do we have right now? Red Zone Garrison is red. Tanks are close by. Heavy tank, and a medium tank. Nothing leaving HQ at the moment. Heavy tank has just been spawned. That is alright with me. That is fine. But then again, they are really low and they just lost their medium. Well, that was that. Okay. Alright. Alright, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure Chimera is gonna do some cooking here and get a big wave of people in. There we go. There we go. That is a good wave. They now need to move slowly because else they're gonna get attacked from behind. Because if they don't move with time, you know, they need to keep their spawn up. Don't get me wrong. I'll be rockets. Red Zone Garrison's not gonna do much. You need to spawn, spread out, get your piece going, and then charge the point and remove spawns. Because if you take too long, enemies are gonna spawn in behind and come from behind, then you're gonna get sandwiched. There we go. Counter spawn is happening, of course. Makes sense. Garrison the same spot as many times before now. There we go. Are they gonna instantly react? No, Sakura, and let us not. But there we go. The stop from Astra. And there we go. Removal by the MG. Mikasa Esukasa. Oh, that could be naughty. That could be naughty. Come on. And... ah, didn't even get a shoot there. Just shoots the corpse clear. There we go. Good job. Come on. Oh. And... muzzle tough. Yeah, that's not a happy spawn area they have. That's where you spread out. Speed should probably shoot the tower at some point. Yeah, but it's dying now completely. That whole movement there on the west. That was so nice. Yeah. No. That is not gonna go well here. I'll just have him on the side for a second. There we go. The amount of... yeah, he got that one. That's interesting, seeing me on the side, then seeing blah 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 blah. Stuff disappears, amazing. But yeah, that's gonna get overrun in a second. They have some other force up here in the north. The southern push has died completely down, and they're doing so on the defense at the moment. But yeah, this OP... oh. It's gonna have some trouble. Axis tank destroyed. Look at that, everybody. One of the Axis tanks was destroyed finally, and another one is getting pummeled. Chimera, if they remove 2 low 2s. Hey! 2 Axis heavies destroyed, and they created a sound bug. Oh, did they also lose one? No. Shut up. But you know what? I still call it a big W there right now for Chimera. Took down 2 enemy Tigers. That's a good job. El bombing rano, as the Spanish say. Yeah, they really don't like that squad. That might actually be a team kill bombing run. Yeah. That's a team kill bombing run. And now the actual spawn happens. Wait, is that just... yeah, that was actually the garrison spawn triggering once. Huh! FJ need to clear this out. They need to clear this out here in the back lines. If they don't do, then oh boy. Centurion down there, popping and peppering many. Will get killed now, presumably from... no. Diesel. We're not cooking with Diesel today. There we go, and get stopped. That OP is still getting defended. Beautiful move there from Letters. Spawn comes in, unseen. Donald Koo on the left there. What is that? That's a Tiger. That's a Tiger tank. Tiger tank helping out here as well. And that means that the whole area is now gonna flip again. FJ should be able to clear out the area now with tanks, but with infantry support. Coming from the north, coming from the south. And coming all over the enemy here. What? Did he not miss? Did he miss everybody? There we go. And we found others in the group. There we go. But I have to say, when it comes to the bombing runs have been very odd tonight. Match-wise, this has been one of the weirder matches with a lot of bombing runs for nothing. And Ty's down there, and even with the jump and the enemy vaulting does not get the kill there. That is unlucky. He's only left. Actually, Donald Cook. Oh, spawn. Centurion gets peppered 3 times, goes down with the 3rd shot. But I would assume they saw everything. They saw everything, yeah. Still, they have their people in play. This is the best they have, and that garrison is clean right now. big old spawn. They need to hurry up because, you know, the longer they take, as I mentioned, the longer they take, yeah. The longer they take, the higher the chance that the enemy will regroup or get their meat stick into the situation here. And right now, one meat stick is coming. Target tank went off, went away. But the Panzer IV is a medium tank, and that one is going to help out, presumably. Grog is going to attempt to destroy the... No? Ooh, shotgun. Ah. And the push is now going to die. Garrison overrun, only the spawns left the OPs, and now that push is going to completely die. FJ realizing to slowly make their way and finally clear this out. Remove strugglers and dice. Second attempt. Oh, there we go, good. Also gets the man in the tower, I would assume, in the church tower. Still, wait, what? Oh god, Chimera. How is that OP still up? There we go, OP removed. And person removed as well. There we go. Alright, Chimera, still having people in the north. People having in the north, and they were able... Oh, there was my bubble. Oh, sorry. Still able to get something here because they have people in the north, and they have also some people in the east. Joined by El Tanko. It's a Steward tank only, which is not great. But you know, it's better than nothing. What is that? That's just a corpse. I thought I saw an arrow for a second. Still cap pro... Sorry, I just like the amount of explosion sounds just plop, plop, plop everywhere. But still, the capture progress is still going on. That's still a lot of Chimera in this basket. Lots of people in the north. That is an explosion. What exploded there? Was it an enemy tank? Puma tank down. Another Axis tank destroyed. They're really getting in now. They're really getting in here. We'll check on the resource. Resources aren't great right now. No vehicles. Heavy tank on the back lines. Only a light tank and a heavy tank left. Heavy tank on the defense. Light tank on the attack. Interesting version there. Well, the enemy has still quite a bit of their tanks remaining. But I like the pushing in from the north. I like the push from the southeast. If they get that garrison finally. Oh, the garrison has moved. There we go. Garrison has moved on the west flank now. Okay, good, good, good. Schmoof and schmart. Chimera, more than halfway taken. They just need to clear out either this thing here with a satchel or some shots, you know, or just manual infantry death, kill streak, yada yada. There we go. Steward tank coming into play now. Good. Miss with the rocket there, Deputy Cat. I think. Yeah, I think. Continue to capture Prism in there as well. Surrounded by enemies. Prism's gonna perish in a second here. Still capping, but the thing is, I think still that FJ is gonna be able to counter this with one big spawn. Because they still have the garrison, right? Yeah, garrison is still here. They can still just have a mass spawn in the last second. It is a lot of people, and they now have a Tiger tank. This is getting worse now. Yeah, Steward tank, too much under fire, and losing people just before the recap. Under a centimeter was left, and now it's so many units on the hard cap. Ah, Chimera, no. One satchel, or a bombing run, you know, one of those. And this thing would have been cleared out. One bombing run, one satchel. A nice 10 people satchel. A nice 12 people bombing run. Alright, another group is coming. Good, good, good. Chimera is forming their pushes in here. Northern push is dying down though. Also, Holo is shooting the Tiger tank from behind. Not with much damage, but the Tiger is reversing a bit at least. There we go. Brave Math. Squirrel and Centurion charging in. Jinx from the north. Get an eye by the Tiger Centurion going in. Satchel set up. Satchel has been placed. Position strike misses. Cap still good. Shot the barrel and it bounced. You gotta be kidding me. Midline hero. Very, very unlucky. Second shot attempt. Come on. Midline. Midline, you dirty bot. Not going for it. Fair enough. Streaming run. Yeah. Both teams throwing everything they have at the moment at the enemy. A constant back and forth again. CHMA again starting to cap it slightly here. And defending. It's a back and forth. It's amazing. Steward tank now also back here. That is going to be definitely that Steward tank. El Secelo. El Secelo. But the nice thing is that Steward tank. I was going to say that Steward tank might actually do some good while being satcheled and drive into the point, for example, and then blow up. Or drive in the back and blow up. The thing is, only 3 people are holding this. 3 people. Problem is now that the north is crumbling more and more, and that now the pushes are getting pushed from the east, from their own side. And now the push is dying down. Airhead went down, but I don't think that's going to survive long. There is the airhead. They all see it. They all see it. They all see it. They all see it. You might want to remove that bow. There we go, SSO. Okay, good. And the airhead is down with the hopes. There we go. Too late. That tank shell too late. Far too late. Starting to cap again, but I think they lost most of the push power, question mark. Right now they cap because they have so many people in the area and there's only one real defender on the hard cap itself. Because they have still a ton of people in the sector, but it's not enough right now. Garrison going up again. OPs, that's not going to be enough. And you also have that, which is a nightmare. Garrison over here. And now you have all of these guys spread out, and that's going to be the end of the push of CHMA here. Could save their Beth. But the whole CHMA push is now finally gonna get crushed. That being said, they have still a few people here. They could, you know, drop some OPs somewhere and keep harassing the enemy. If they clear out this big chunk and the garrison there, they could still continue on their push here a bit. I think now the bar is empty. I think now the push is 100% over. Well, at least the capture progress. Also 2 tanks here on the back lines. That could be bad for CHMA if those tanks get destroyed. Makes sense. But if those tanks are alone, that might be a really big issue. Yeah, OPs are also getting removed. Those tanks need to abort the danger situation here right now. Mugshot, Thork, blah. Both need to leave. Well, I say 3 names, I said both, yeah. Grook, Ice, and Joyce. There we go, and Donut. Tanks running back. Still, look at that. Tanks are in danger. Is he still trying? No, he's defending it. Yeah. Satchel tank. He's trying to get in there. Gets MG down. Yeah, that's why you need to. Other tank. Still good, right? Because you didn't get satchel, because you had some infantry. Looks good. Alrighty. Actually, what if you crouch while trying to get into the tank? Are you gonna spawn while being crouched then? Huh. Curious. Also, little heads up, there is still a little force in the back lines. So, CHMA, even though they're pushing, are also getting now dangerous with their hard cap in the backline. I kind of want to see a fight between WN73 and Doc Green, which would be very short, but I like the idea. I like el ideo. Also, the heads up, if you're curious, in the evening we're gonna have another match. What? In around, oh, what is it then? I think like 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours. 8 p.m. Zest. We're gonna have ESPT against Greyhounds. Seasonal winners, ESPT against the Greyhounds in the evenings. That point is not getting taken at the moment. Then again, I do see that up there that is a squad leader, which means he is gonna be able to build. Oh god, and he's not even near the garrison. So they don't know where he is. Oh god, they can literally spawn in on this ad. Oh god. You sneaky bee. You sneaky bee, you. Ah. So he's gonna build an OP in a moment. They're gonna flip around. They're gonna get a red zone garrison going. Oh, he's just running out in the open. Does he have a... Don't hear anything. Huh. But presumably he's gonna find another position. He's gonna build an OP, then a garrison. Then we have suddenly, you know, 30 enemies spawn up here. And part of them are gonna be here, and part of them are gonna go to Doc Green. That is the thing that might happen. The less he moves, the better right now. He doesn't know that, but, you know, the less he moves, the better. Because then he's not gonna get marked by any garrisons. Really. Hi there, Jinx. Under fire and gets beef. There we go. Good save by Beef. Up in the sky we go. A little checkup on the Who's gonna win this? Yes. The one who stops camping. There we go. It's not camping out, but it's waiting. I know. And we will Sumer still with the cap progress here. They cleared out the house lines. Chimera actually managed to clear out the house lines. Do they have anything back there? No, they have a tank up in the north, but it's not going to do much. They also have some infantry on the west side, but it's getting attacked already, so it's mostly just these guys having to break through the Chinese frontier. Sachelo! Mid laner giving his position away, but not giving kills out. Goes around, smart little cookie, and gets the jump on ladders. Long range, another hit. Was that... No. Yes, it was. American tank down again. Tank support also destroyed. Centurion. Not getting the OP. Not getting the OP. Just a few steps when he would have taken down the OP here as well. But a nice little match, I have to say. Lovely hard cap situation. Not just this, but overall. Bombing run. FJ bombing run. Where do you... Did you just... What? Okay, they got Quokka, they got Goose. And they got... Okay. Can I just say... FJ just annihilating their own troops over and over and over. They do not care about their own players. Good God. The cruel iron fist of... I don't even know who the commander is. Do we have an info who the commander is in this? I kind of want to find out now, because amazing, cruel, dreaded commanding. I like it. A T-can has been built, and there's a lonely heavy tank. I don't like that at all. Lonely heavy tank. Rook and Co. up here, surrounded completely by everything in the uncle, and that's gonna be it. Hi there. Ah, Chimera tank losing again, another one. Oh God. It has been a weird lunchtime of just American tanks getting annihilated by random infantry and Axis tanks surviving nearly everything. Well, sorry, not surviving everything, but not getting harassed at all. There we go. Then again, we had that moment with the tank that destroyed 2 Axis tanks within a few moments. That was good. Squirrel about to deposit a nut. Or not. Or not. Oh. Where's the squirrel going? To be fair, a squirrel hiding in a bush makes sense. Here's the humans passing. Undecided. Ooh. Misses! Misses! Ah, squirrel! I could have gone better. I could have gone better. And right now, if you're just tuning in, it doesn't look good for CHMA. It might be a 3-2 here. Then again, if you came in late, look at the point layout. Look at this. Le LA, le Ocart, Virville-sur-Mer, VN73, and the Green. Sorry, Le Isles, the Orchards, Virville-sur-Mer, W73, and Dark Green. Look at this setup. Together, I like this a lot. It's a fun one. Because it's Omaha. If they're on their last point, it's gonna be already, you know, a very quick match. At least we have like a double elimination situation now, if they lose their point. And they have spotted the enemies up there in their backlands. Also, FJ is pushing the front line far away. Did they not build a garrison there? I'm a bit surprised. I'm a bit disappointed in FJ right now. They should have built something up there. Well, maybe, actually, to be fair, maybe they built something and, you know, it just didn't take off, so to say. Oh, no. Yes. Escape plan initiated. There we go. Good. Good job there, Grook. Maybe take another route, because you don't know how many enemies might be here, how many mines might have been laid down. Can we do this? Seize the enemy? Yay! There we go. Throws a grenade into the bush. Presume there's a OP here. Or it's just very crude on the body. That could also be a thing. But no, it seems like there's no OP, or we have not found the OP. Then again, you know, there's a few bushes here. But WN73 is at least safe at the moment. How's look at the map right now? Look at that. Virville-sur-Mer. The whole sector is now clear. The whole sector has been cleared out. That is not boding well for CHMA here. Two heavy Axis tanks here at the front line. Tigers are here. Centurion becoming one of the trees. And gets 3 removed. Oh, impact. Wait, a tank got hit by something? What is this? Ricochets into the ground. That is just unlucky. Where the chimney? Ah. There. AT cannon up here. There we go. Alrighty. It has been a long one. It has been a long one, kids. And right now, Virville-sur-Mer is not looking well. Not a fan. Not a fan. I have a light tank here, but again, the light tank also seems a bit abandoned. Worse, Groogy is in there. Sorry, Grook. No, but I mean, it's abandoned as in a lot of infantry support, and there's nobody that could, you know, watch out for that tank. That's what I mean. If Mikasa makes his way there, you know, satchel on that, boom, gone. I was gonna just say, what a fun little point to fight, but look at this. This is such a unique little spot, such a unique little area. Looks lovely. The 2 roads. Such a good spot for an admin camp. Mikasa's still waiting for his turn. Wow. Wow, that was shit. Sorry there, but that was shit. But at the moment, they're getting surrounded. Sakura and others are surrounding them more and more. They are getting more and more in a pinch. Under 15 minutes left. Light tank only up there. We see a gathering of units down here. Problem is, so does the enemy. So does the enemy. Because it's so... Yeah, that should get fixed by some people that defend the area. Oh! And Stuart tank. Gets defended by MGs and other things. By gang and the rest of the gang. What? North, indeed. Spawn the fire demo bits. Go, continues on. Dangerous, but for the OP, might also get removed. Balquan is also here. And...
He's inside the house.
He is inside the house. He was inside the house.
You put a satchel down?
Nice.
Oh.
Disabling the satchel.
Good job, Timmer.
Kilogram, what is that?
Thanks, mate.
Okay.
Satchel disabled.
I think the term is no. For a second I had not the hope but the horror that he was letting go of the satchel and then talking prox chat, but he was doing both. Okay. Imagine, oh, it's running, it's gonna be down in like a few seconds, fine. And then he lets go of the button and says, yeah, I'm gonna do it right now, and then it starts again. Oh god. Oh god. But at least CHMA is gathering some people. Also, there's a big barbecue open on the open field. What is that? Please don't let it be that's an AT camp. That's alright, that's alright. CHMA running some AT camps, that's fine. Heavy tank also can make its way in other tanks here. And a bit of an extra group here. Sabotage group in the southwest at the moment. And we lost the light tank. Without Grook being inside of it. Amazing. We're gonna watch the final moments of Grook. Is he gonna run the... You knew the enemy was... Not even a cool death for you, Grook. Poor Grook. Also, enemy has right now a heavy tank on the last point, so that's gonna be also an important part. You're trying at the moment to go northwest / go behind the buildings and set something up on the west side here. Problem is the enemy is already waiting here and preparing. Interesting aim for both. And I would assume the best thing to say is pick a target. Oh, and should get from behind. Yeah.
On my buddy.
On your body, but you're saying that to nobody because nobody's alive in the area. 11 minutes left. 2 minutes to capture, so 9.5 minutes left right now to do the magic, the beauty, the one and only, the outback, no, to do the magic that is capturing the point. Or at least starting to capture the point. Right now, though, they are losing more of the city area. I love how FJJ is just able to launch all these rockets against the tanks. They're struggling. I think I just heard a get fucked there. Lovely. Oh, there's the commander. Who is the commander? It's Ethan? Wait, Ethan's the commander? I thought I saw Ethan as a squad leader before. Oh, they might have switched the commander. Somebody will see it over the course of the stream if Ethan was the commander the whole time. Because I feel like Ethan was squad leader. Was it before the match? I'm unsure actually on this one. But little heads up, kids, before you all leave in a moment. Yada yada yada. I know because you don't want to watch the last cool 8 minutes, even though they're going to be amazing. In the evening we're going to have another match in around 6-ish hours. As will be a lovely match of ESPT against... I was nearly cool there. ESPT against Greyhounds. Was that a... No. No, because the garrison is now here. Okay. That's just sad. I'm gonna shoot the garrison. It has moved in the meantime. But if the garrison was still there, would have been an amazing shot. Don't get me wrong. Up with the map for a second, please. Please, the map for a moment. West Push is dying. They're trying to brute force their way in, and let's be fair, that's the best they can do right now. Brute force your way in, take the prisoners, and do all the damage. With some nice tank support. No, I haven't slept that well. Why is there an empty medium tank there? Why do we have a what? What? Did they go for a coffee break? Buckshot, what did you guys do? Or did somebody just drive one ahead and park it? Actually, it might have been, somebody might have dropped, like one squad might have taken 2 tanks, drive one forward so it's already out of the spawn, and then, you know, other team can respawn and go in. Could have been the reason. Speaking of reason, Chimera is pushing again. And I cannot just say, Chimera pushes so far. Frontal pushes have been quite delicious. And they did very well. They did very well so far on their pushes here. They did not succeed, but they nearly had it multiple times. And I've been a lot in the air. It's gonna be a bit on the ground as well here. There we go. Let me angle it like this. The screen is hard to render on Twitch. There we go. I'm definitely not just pouring myself a drink. And Has is smoked. God damn it, Has. And Has goes down. There we go. 6 minutes left to start capping this. 6 minutes to start capping this. But then again, tanks are here at the moment. Medium tank, heavy tank, heavy tank. Oh, that heavy is gonna die to another tiger, isn't it? Alright, VK has a backup repairman. Constant repair. Let's see the glory that is the tank charge. Yep. You know, enemy tanks. There we go. Enemy tanks are higher than everything else. There we go. Just play your own Ride of the Valkyries or something over it. There we go. Yeah, Tigers coming forwards, peeking. Bad time to shoot, bad time to turn the barrel there. Really bad time. Abort, 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 abort. And right into. Ooh. Yep, yep. There we go. Artillery helps out. Good job. Ah, camera. Ah. Good, good. They're keeping the tank alive. Tank is also on the main road. Still waiting, still hunting. Another tank is also making, but it's a solo tanker, so it's not that bad. Choose might be able to do some damage here. Ooh, who to watch? We're gonna keep it with the tank. No wish because of the house. 2 died. Tank about to hit. Well, explode there. Medium tank. Axis lost the medium tank. Alright. And they're starting to peek. Tiger not aware. Direct hit. Tiger running away. Smart. They're gonna hunt the tiger now and they're gonna get attacked from behind. They're gonna lose it. They're falling into the trap here. FK is gonna get shot. Oh, no, no. Not falling. Yep. Oh, no, there's too many enemies here. And Bao is also behind them. There we go. 1 enemy tank down. Beautiful move there. 3 minutes 40 left. Bao is dead. Bombing run. Other tigers also dead. Chimera destroying 2 tigers. Bombing run. That was an enemy bombing run. Fair enough. Medium tank coming from behind. 3rd tiger. Heavy tank in this case from the south. FJ lost most of the tigers. 2 tiger tanks have been destroyed. Tiger pouring in. Rolling the wrong way. Sure, I love it. There we go. Tigers on the point at the moment. Squirrel also onto the cap. I need to actually zoom out. This is too much to handle in one screen. There we go. Lots of rockets everywhere. There we go. That's VK gone. They need to get into the circle. You need to clear it out and get into the circle. Also, Garrison is nowhere to be seen. Another hit. Tank very damaged now. And tank might go down. And tank destroyed. That being said, more people are coming in. Also, that tank might get destroyed. I think I saw another shot just a moment ago. But that is going to be the crunch any moment. Everybody charging in. 4.5 minutes left. 4.5 minutes left. Everybody and the uncle is here. Tank leaving the cap progress, but it's enough. This might be it. This might be it. Chimera might come back from this. Everybody's there, but also the... Oh my god, everybody just moving wobbly now. Oh god. Chimera putting their meat on the stick. Heavy damage on the tanks. Stuka destroys lots of humans. Well, one human. But this is good. Yeah. Not even with a bombing run. This is gonna be... 3 minutes. 1 minute and 45 seconds left to recap the point. It's still doable. If FJ captures now, then they win. Holy moly. Alright, this is actually a really good match, I have to say. Some weird tanking in between, but now Chimera just pushing down on the pedal. Yeah, Lux is hammering them quite heavily. There's also another, what is that, a Panzer 4? Panzer 4. Yeah, there we go, another tank goes down. Only, who do we have? One heavy left. They're losing more and more of their tanks right now. 1 minute left. And they're starting to cap the next point. These dirty bastards. The Orcuds. These dirty Chimera players. Pick and mid laner. It's just the Sector effect. Is it? How is it with just 2 people? There's 2. What? Wait, how are they... My brain. How are they capping this? They stopped them, but how did it... With 2 people in the Sector, they were... What? That was weird. Anyways. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. FJ... must be really furious right now that they lost it after such a long time. And it looks it's gone. There we go, Puma. Everybody is being put in. But right now, this looks like a solid one. This looks like a solid one. 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's GG to the hands of Chimera. In a blazing charge of glory, Chimera takes it shortly before the end. What a glorious thing at the end. And we look at the high score because people are gonna leave in a second because you know how things are. Jip. Pause the VOD if you want to watch that part. It's gonna be on the VOD anyways. And on the YouTubes as usual. There we go. And I know we are not allowed to talk to them, so I can only listen to them if they cheer. Why are you repairing your Puma? Really, you think it's gonna be important? To keep the fun like going, I guess. Fair enough. Look at them. All of them. Lovely nerds. Beautiful. What a... What? I'm sorry, I'm slightly at a loss at words. What a ballsy push at the end. There we go. And that'll go the removal. What a ballsy removal at the end. Good God. Oh, I love it. Can I have some music at the end as well? Yoink. That was a lovely match. I need to rewatch that and see if it's worthy of going on the main channel or on the VOD channel. We need to see about that one. But oh boy. Oh boy. Chimera with the teeny tiny push at the end that just annihilates everything. Trading insanely well at the end there, taking down 2 tigers, then, you know, losing a tank, fair enough, then losing another tank, yada. But still, just the amount of power that were into that push. That was good. Chimera. Yum, 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 yum.